The worst names, I'm sorry.
I'll do it that way. Hi, welcome back to Unique Minds of the Okanagan. I'm Robb O'Day, and we're on location in Revelstoke with Garett, one of the founding members of Gürth. How are you doing?
Great, buddy. Yourself?
Good. Thanks for having me and
you
doing
betcha.
this.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. So let's jump in real quickly into who you are, where you're from, and how you became a musician.
Yeah, so my name's Garett Cooper. I grew up in a little village in northwest Ontario called Vermilion Bay. There's about 1,000 people in this town, and my cousin just happened to be a drummer, and I'd go over to his place and watch him, and just loved it. So my mom just begged my mom for a drum kit, and she got me one when I was 8 years old. So I just started just ripping the drums, and eventually we moved to Revelstoke here in BC when I was 12, and yeah, just did my thing here. Eventually got into a band, and that's kind of how my drumming career started. Yeah, been in a bunch of different bands kind of here, but yeah, this is my main one now, Gürth.
I love it. I love the name. From Ontario. That's a being young in Ontario. Did you ever get to go to any of like the music that was around there?
Not really.
Because you're so far
we
away.
grew up 20 hours at least away from Toronto.
Wow.
In Ontario, so there wasn't a crazy amount of music happening where I was, and I was pretty young. So my first concert I went to was Def Leppard when I was, I think, maybe 10.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That is awesome. I think experiencing concerts at that age is kind of what gets you going
Totally.
as a musician, right? So
There's a lot going on. You're like, holy.
from Ontario and a small village to Revelstoke, how was that experience?
You know, it's perfect size.
Yeah.
Any bigger, it'd be a little overwhelmed, but yeah, it's still a small town, but it's a lot bigger than where I grew up. So I like this amount of people myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, what, 12,000, 13,000?
Is that how much is here?
Actually, I think it's a little more now. Yeah,
It's-
it used to be when I grew up here.
It's a
but
beautiful
now,
area.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably the third time I've been out here, and every time I come out here, we've stopped at the same spot every year, just because the view is just so
Yeah.
stunning. But to finally start to dive into the arts culture that is within Revelstoke it's kind of intricate, because there are a bunch of unique artists in this town, and it's because it's a winter town.
Yeah.
But it sports town, I should say, not so much a winter town, but you don't really think as much of arts and bands being here.
No, it's
Right,
true.
sports
Yeah.
is kind of what you get. So that's why I'm really stoked to sit down with you guys, because I want to dive into the Revelstoke music scene.
Yeah.
So how would you best describe it? And
Yeah,
aspect of being a
it's a
musician.
lot of solo musicians. There's a lot of kind of folkier. There's actually a pretty decent punk scene here.
Really?
There's a good amount of kind
Love
of
it.
punk bands, and yeah,
metal, though. How's
yeah,
the metal scene?
the metal scene's not very good in Revelstoke.
No.
There are a lot of DJs and stuff too.